Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
North Korea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is good strength. Seedorf. Bale. Paz. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is well cleared. And the pass is intercepted. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself. Lahm, he's gone forward. He is just caressing the ball. And he's whipped it across. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Maicon. Ibrahimovic. Looking for a runner. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Passing nice and neat. Hangs one in. And he's taking no chances there. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's superb. Ferdinand gets it clear. And it's Vieira. Bale, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's an imaginative pass. Mateus. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer...
Impressive jump! Goal, France! And they're back in front. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
France leading now. Ferdinand. And it's Vieira. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Maicon, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Maicon. And they've got rid and claimed it back swiftly. Azar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. That's a good ball out wide.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Seedorf
additionnel.
to Ibrahimovic, and this is Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, it's Seedorf! And this could be the final action of the first half. Bale goes short. So, a temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
France are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Seedorf. Lahm. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's quick to return it. Paz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo looking understandably energised after his goal. Ferdinand. Now he's got space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paz plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely pass, but big chance! And he's been caught napping, and he's following up! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Attention, changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Beckham.
North Korea really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. In by chance! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20.
So we have movement on
Ibrahimovic.
both benches.
Le numéro 7.
So the lead now
Cristiano
is 2.
Ronaldo.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Hazard. À leur
Seedorf.
place, le numéro
France
23.
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next
numéro
substitution.
Seedorf. Le numéro 21.
And
Messi.
Gullit! Ruud Gullit! That is just a piece of art! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France palpably stronger, better, superior.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gullit. Gabriel. Seedorf. And it's Gullit. Oh, just skips past his man. Buffon claims comfortably. Gullit. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure. And it's Gullit. Michael. Adriano looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And it's Seedorf. That's destined for the flank. He's got away. Getting up there! It's hit the upright. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Lahm. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot could be on. Gullit! And it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
France are having a ball here. Vieira. France clearly now in lead preservation mode. And they're quick to get it back. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's managed to get rid. It's a pretty loose pass. Adriano. And this is Beckham. And that will be the final act. France can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponent. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Desai. Beckham. Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Played towards the other side. And it's Maicon. And it's Azar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kompany cuts it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball, and a shot! It's in! And North Korea take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
North Korea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
North Korea have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He is just caressing the ball. Rice. Bale. Oh, such a clever touch. He slings it in. And that has been knocked clear. And this Cristiano Ronaldo! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Oh, good effort! Played it. Oh, has another goal! It's a goal! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And a header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
North Korea with the corner. They're first. And he's taking no chances there. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira. Paz can see things others simply cannot. Good ball over the top. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. It's gone for a throw-in. Hazard makes a dash for it. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Looking for the run. And here's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Seedorf. Desailly. No luck with that dink over the top. And they've got rid. Maicon is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lahm. Paz, who's set up one goal so
Il y aura
far.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And he was alert to it. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Searching pass he's played there. No, that's been intercepted. Rafael Varane for Maicon. Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Where it came from. Beckham plays it across. Varane can get it clear. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
North Korea now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Mateus. Maicon. And Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Desailly producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Played into space. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. That has been cut short. Well timed, excellent interception.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro
France
19,
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
le numéro 24. À leur place, le numéro 17.
Haaland
le
chasing
numéro
after it.
23, le numéro 21. Messi.
Oh, perfectly
le
measured
numéro
that.
9. Zidane.
He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 16.
So we have further
Lam.
activity on the bench
Le
here.
numéro 22.
North Korea,
Michael.
palpably stronger, better, superior.
Le numéro 11. Bale. Le
Adriano
numéro 18.
currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Hullet. Cafu finding himself in space. Terrific effort! He's got a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
North Korea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Messi. All facing up to Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Seedorf. Steaming on. Shoots! And that's a good finish. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. And he's quick to return it. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Hakimi.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Looking to play him in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Goes for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Pass somewhat off target. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's very neat. Lofted in. And this is Hazard. Corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mateus! North Korea have the chance to go the other way. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
Out towards the flank. Nice control. Played into the towering header. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely feet. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Cleared without hesitation. France are looking to go forward now. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic picks it up out wide. Vieira. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Looking to play him in. Mateus. Showing great feet there. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maicon. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Beckham. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's been intercepted. Beckham. Knocks it into space. That's a cute ball. He's in a great position here. Gets his head on it! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of the...
Tries from distance.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. North Korea have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Beckham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily to Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
France restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham gets into a good position. And it's Rice. Oh, nice touch. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with it. Takes a shot! In he goes again! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mateus. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Nesta. Ferdinand. And here's the chance to counter. That is good progress on the left. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 19. Hazard.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
À leur place,
And it's
le numéro
Maicon.
17.
Maicon making good progress on the right-hand side. Lovely bit of skill.
Le numéro 9. Sidorf. Changement en cours.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm. Can he get it through? Under an awful lot of pressure. And he's whipped it across.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Messi. France perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Good read, needed to be. Has a look and plays it forward. Here's a counter-attack chance for North Korea. And it's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Hullet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he latch on to this? Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Bale defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Stood up well to him there. And he's managed to get rid. Well, that looks a decent ball. Seedorf. Oh, such a clever touch. Now the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Just 5 minutes left. Rice. Rice is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's an imaginative pass. Looks a good ball through. Buffon claims comfortably.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
France do have a chance to counter here. And here's Messi. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Maicon charging forward down that flank. And he's gone backward here. Great vision. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 16. Lahm. Le
90
numéro
minutes
22.
gone and nothing
Maicon.
between them still.
Le numéro 14. Vieira. À leur place,
Rafael Varane.
le numéro 12. Le numéro 18.
And this is
Le
Hullet.
numéro 15.
And that's been
Attention,
intercepted.
That's great
changement.
positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Varane.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Gullit. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Seedorf. Adriano being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Mateus, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Cafu. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Hakimi. Messi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Hakimi. Very nicely done. And this is Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Gullit. Yaya Toure. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And the finish! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
That'll be a throw-in. Messi. And it's Varane. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Thinks of... tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
North Korea have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.